Hello everyone, welcome to Aasaan ERP. In this video, I'm going to give a demonstration of how the selling module works in Aasaan ERP along with reference to the logistics part. So let's start. At the beginning, we'll go to the selling module. Over here we have customer group, customers, quotations, sales order, sales invoices, installation or blanket order, the settings, and the reports. And then in the logistics module, we have delivery note, delivery trip, packing slip, pick list, and etc. As you can see it here. So to begin with, first we will go and create a customer group. Here we will come to customer group, and here we'll click on the add button to create a new customer group. Let us name it a not zone. Default price list, all these things are not mandatory, so I'll just skip now and I'll save. Okay, so this is mandatory. I'll choose the company, credit limit, let us give. And so the customer group is created, not so. Next, I will move on to customer and create a new customer. So over here, I'll click on add and create a new customer. This is the name, the region, local or foreign, then which customer group it belongs to, not zone, opening balance, let us consider zero, financial year default, company, warehouse. And there are other fields that we can select, like contact and addresses of the customer, what are the taxes, is it CGST, IGST applicable or not, then the accounting part, sales team, if some sales team is handling them, then basic settings over here. And I'll click on submit. So the new zone customer is added. Next, once the customers are added one by one, we'll move on to quotation. In the quotations module, we will be creating different quotations. So here also we will click on the plus button, and here we will add the basic information regarding the quotations that we want to add it to the system. So here are details, which are the basic details. Then this is address and contact, the terms and conditions on the payment terms, more information. If we lost the quotation, who is the competitor, all these different fields we can add. So here I will enter the date. Let us consider it is on 24th of May. Order type is sales. Valid till, it is a non-mandatory field, so we can skip it for now. Customer, Nizon, that we have created. Here we can add currency, exchange rate, and price list. Over here we will select the item. So here we have created one item in the masters. So here I will select the item. So as soon as I select the item, the text percentage of that item and the unit of measurement will come from the item masters. We can add the items if we like. The item does not exist in the ERP system. We can add the items by going it to inventory, then item catalog. Here we can create item groups and items. So here I will enter the quantity. Let us consider we are to put we want to sell 500 kilogram. The price is 10 per unit. So the amount is calculated automatically. The tax percentage is there. So as per the tax value is also created automatically, and the total amount is calculated. So once it is done, after filling up at least the mandatory fields, we'll submit it. So once we submit it, this quotation is ready. So over here, after checking all the things, we will click on submit or approve. So once it is submitted from here, it cannot be updated again. Once the quotation is added, we will move on to sales order. We'll come to sales order. We click on create, and here we will add the sales order. So these are the basic fields that we need to add for a sales order. Terms, it is similar to quotation. And more information, we can add the sales partner, commissions, and everyone. Connections, detail. So here I will select date today itself, from date to date, delivery date, order type, this we can select, customer purchase order number, let us consider 12345, delivery date be 30th, cost center project if they belong to currency exchange rate and all the things are there. Set source warehouse, let us consider from this one we are selling, get items from, we can directly add items, otherwise we can link this sales order to the quotations which are already created. So get items from quotation, and then the quotation field will be visible, we'll select the quotation, and once you click on the get items, the items from the quotation will be automatically fetched, the pending quantity will be fetched. So 500 quantity, delivery date 30, price 10, all these details are fetched from the quotation automatically. If you want to update, you can update it here also and submit. So the sales order is also created in the system. So we can update it, otherwise we can click on submit to confirm it. Click on submit. So the sales order is created. Next, after the sales order, we'll move on to the logistics part. In logistics, we have first delivery note. In delivery note, we can create multiple delivery notes against one sales order. So we'll click on add delivery note. We'll select the delivery note date and time, who is the customer, currency exchange rate, all these things are there. What is the set source warehouse? Let us consider this is the warehouse. Get items from. So we can get items from sales order. Otherwise, you can also add directly. We'll select the sales order 12345. This one was the sales order that we created just now. We'll select it, and when I click on get items, all the items, pending items will be coming. So here, let us consider we will be only creating a delivery note for 200. So this one we have created. The item total quantity, grand total is calculated at this moment itself. And after filling up all the mandatory fields, we will click on submit. Once the form is submitted, the delivery note is generated. We'll click on update if we want to update anything. If we have done any mistake or we want to update the values, we can update it here. Otherwise, we can approve it. So once we approve the delivery note, the quantity will be getting removed from the stock inventory. So next we have delivery trip. We will create a delivery trip in the system. We'll select the driver, we'll select the vehicle. We can create new drivers and vehicle from drivers and vehicles module here. What is the driver address? What is the departure time, date and time? Then here we will select what are the delivery stops. Customer, let us consider and so on. Then the address, if we have created addresses in the address module, we can select it from here. Otherwise, it will directly take it from the customer selected against which delivery note. This one, estimated arrival, let us consider 30th. And submit, submit. So the delivery trip is added. Next, there is packing slip. Here we can add packing slip details against which delivery note we are creating from package level. Let us consider 10 to 20. As soon as you select the delivery note, the item is automatically populated here. I'll just remove this one. I'll only add a packing list for this item itself. Net quantity is also, let us consider 250, and that unit of measurement is in kilogram itself. So the packing slip is also created. Next we have pick list. Pick list is created to confirm that has it been picked up from the warehouse or not. So in pick list we'll add the pick list details from parent warehouse, company, then purpose, for example delivery. If there is any work order detail we can add it here. Item, warehouse is this one. Quantity was 200, stock quantity 200, and the pick quantity in the stock pyramid is also 200. Submit it. So this is pick list is also created. So once all the logistical part is done, now we will move on to create invoices. So we can go back to selling module, come here, sales invoice, and we can create sales invoice directly from here. I click on add, And over here, I can directly select from delivery note. I'll select the delivery note number and get items. As soon as I select on get items, all the values will be coming automatically, the quantity 200, price, whatever the details we add in the delivery note, the customer, and the invoice date and time we can add as per as our requirement. Once all the details are added, basic details, there are other details also, all these things. So once everything is added, we'll come here and we'll click on submit. So the invoice is created in the system. So once the invoice is created, we'll verify it. Once verified, we'll click on submit or update if any update is required. So here we'll click on submit. So once we click on submit, the respective journals of the invoices will be created in the accounting module. Like the debtor zone is debited with the total amount, then sales is credited with the amount, and the output tax GST, output tax GST is credited with the amount. So this is how the selling module works in Aasaan ERP.